producer.
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't wanna question this. Real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but it's really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.
What is happening?
Hit us with the intro today, John. No, if you want to, up to you.
What would you say?
Gonna hit us with the intro today?
Nah, you do. You got it. You got it. You got it.
So, hey, welcome back to Ball Center. We are live once again on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We're here to talk some ball today. WNBA. Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
For all our audio listeners who like, what's it called?
ASMR.
ASMR. There we go. Nice little. And sooner or later, we might get those sponsored ASMR sounds. Maybe we can get a brand deal. Imagine if we do this tonight's or today's episode.
Who we signing with, Phil? Who we signing with? Who? If we get a brand deal with three, give me a top three. I don't mean to start off the show like that, but give me a top three. If we get a brand deal, people.
If we had to, hey, Alan, hey, I know you guys have a pool champ right here.
That's right. I appreciate you.
Hey, shout out the 4-time pool champ. If I'm reading it right.
You are. Appreciate you.
Okay.
I run the tournament now too, so it's not as much, but I mean, we're killing it. We're killing it.
Also, if the Seattle Storm want us, always available to my WNBA team, who just ended the Lynx perfect season last night. So shout out them.
Okay, shout out them.
And probably, it'd be the third one is always weird. Because it could either be like ESPN or Fox Sports, or maybe a brand that we both like. Because I don't want to do a brand that one of. Well, it would be funny if we did a brand that one of us hates.
Sure, dude. It'd be crazy. I would not take the money. People wouldn't expect it. Give us an ultra deal. Give us like makeup and stuff. Why not? You know what I mean? Like I'm willing to start. You know what I mean? If we're talking WNBA, I'm just saying ultra. You know what I mean? Like
Jared McCain has his own nail polish line.
I'm not saying I'd be doing it, but I'm just saying, like, there are people in sports that, you know what I mean?
Jared McCain, yeah.
And people don't realize it, and that's a shame, Phil. That's the shame, because they're great women, they're great men. Everybody plays some sports. Everybody likes to talk about sports like we do. You know what I mean? So,
yep. Jared McCain does it.
Oh yeah.
Jordan Clarkson, some other people. Plus, rock stars have been doing it for years. I'm pretty sure Dennis Rodman as well. So
I don't mean to bring up things, but did you notice the last two people that hit $1 billion really did it through makeup? I'm just putting it out there.
Really? Nice.
I'm just putting it out. I'm straight up. Kylie Jenner was one of them. I think
that's true.
Added up, and then I think there was somebody else. I think she was with music too, but I can't. Someone just sold off like
Rihanna
company for like $1 billion. But I was like, oh, that's like they're becoming sports franchises. It's crazy.
Was it Rihanna?
Yeah, I think it might have been Rihanna, but I don't think so yet. I think she still got hooks in the game. But I'm just saying.
Yeah. But hey, nonetheless, we're here to talk about ball, WNBA, and NBA Finals. The first 3 games are in, and the games for tomorrow. Welcome back to Ball Central. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We go live usually once or twice a week, depending on that. And we'll be doing to try our best to do every single NBA Finals watch party because we will be live tomorrow night for game 4. So possibly.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. But yeah, also check out all our audio, check out all our socials, stay up to date with everything. Hey, and then with that being said, hey, let's get to WNBA real quick. Me and John are in a WNBA league as well. John stole a lot of my picks. So as in return, as karma, 2 of his top picks was out for indefinitely. But Paige Beckers did come out last night. So
did you curse me?
I mean, I had to.
No, you did you fly or did you hire a witch? What would you? You could have went to New Orleans. I mean, Phil, the things. What you do?
Well, that's a gift for taking my picks.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well,
better not.
Liberty.
You can leave them alone. Jeez.
So, pretty much WNBA. Caitlin Clark has been out, and apparently viewership has been down 50%, which I think that's a lot of. If for those viewers that went down 50%, if you're just watching for Caitlin, you don't actually like the sport of women's basketball or women's sports in general. If you're there to watch solely one player, you don't care about the sport. Yeah. You're not there to help advance the sport, etc. You don't, not for the love of the game. It's just there to watch your golden girl. And since she's not playing, a lot of people are stopped watching. So yeah, I think that's personally bullshit. So
and I think realistically that goes into bad marketing, and I think that goes into bad brands. With I don't mean to call out people like ESPN, but ESPN, they advertise Caitlin Clark. So no offense, I don't mean to be like that. Maybe it's a bad advertisement. You know what I mean? Like I don't mean to, call up as a Liberty fan, but as the defending champs, you know what I mean? Maybe we do more Sabrina Ionescu or I'm just saying there are a lot of people that don't get it. You know what I mean? Stewie I'm just saying, don't get injured. Just I don't mean to be like that, but
yeah, because I've seen a lot of Asia Wilson. I've seen a lot. Yeah, the only ads I've seen is Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson.
I don't understand why Aaliyah Boston's not with Caitlin Clark with the ads. It's almost mind baffling. I don't mean to be like that, but. And I don't understand how Enrique Uwinai is not on there. I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying Paige needs to be on there right away, but like we gotta do. Like, I'm excited to see more team chemistry things. Like, there's gonna be somebody that comes out of the W this year that their chemistry is popping. A lot of people say it's Indiana, but I also like to see another team. You know what I mean, Phil? And I mean, Dallas might be that team, but I think
Minnesota
pieces.
But
they need more pieces. I don't know.
Yeah. So. Your Liberty is the only undefeated team left since my Seattle Storm beat the Lynx last night, 94-84.
That's nice.
Let's see. Nanika Ogumake, great game. Skylar Diggins turning back the clock, great game from her.
They need more commercials with Skylar Diggins, bro. Wow.
I'll be in a commercial with her.
I'm just saying. Skylar Diggins, wow.
Absolutely. Also. Yeah, Dallas is 1-10 right now. I mean, you can see why they got that top pick to get Paige Beckers, and who knows? It looks like they're on track to get the. It's basically them versus the Chicago Sky for the number 1 pick next year, which is probably going to be Lauren Betts from UCLA.
Sure. Could Juju come out?
Honestly, is next year her senior year?
She can come out technically. If she wants to, the WNBA players can, in a sense, come out if they'd like to. But I don't want to say conspiracy theories, but one of the reasons why they don't is because they make a lot of money in college. But now that I think the government, I don't know who exactly is cracking down on NIL, but like NIL with the NCAA might be, I don't want to say going away, but it's being challenged a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll report more on more news with that to come, but I do think depending on what team gets picked, there are players that might think about popping out.
So she started in 2023, 2024. That was her freshman year.
Yeah.
2024, 2025 was her junior. Okay, so she's entering her junior year.
Yeah.
So
she could pop out if she wants to. I think she technically,
What, is it 2 years and then you can go, or you can go freshman year?
I mean, there's no one that won freshman year because, like I said, you make so much more money in college as
NILs,
with the NIL because it was not exactly, let's say, enforced, or you know what I mean, like. And honestly, I don't think it should be enforced as much. If we're calling these kids small businesses, basically, like endorsing people like that, I don't know how much I feel about the capping. You know what I mean? But that's just one perspective.
Also, side note, I don't know if you heard about college football with their NIL deal with the game with the game. They said every time you play a game with any college football team, so it could be anyone from Kennesaw State to Alabama to even a D3, 4, 5, 6 school. they get a certain amount of fundage towards that school.
Sure.
So everyone said if 8,000 viewers play as a D3 school, that can go towards the funding for them, and they could actually sign like a great player.
Could you imagine? That'd be insane.
That'd be crazy. Imagine what Ball State getting 8,000 viewers to play as them day one, and all that money goes to them.
I literally hate PlayStation and Xbox though right now. I'm sorry. I'm on a PC rant, and it just annoys me because college football does not allow for PC, and it's just like, why not? Just saying.
Yeah, but also back to WNBA.
Congrats on
yeah, I mean with the Dallas, they're just outclassed. They don't have much depth after Enrique and Paige.
Sure.
And as for Chicago, Courtney Vandersloot is out with the season with a torn ACL. They don't have anyone to score on the team, if we're being honest. And
they got who's their center? Coroso.
Yeah.
Can score. She's just not.
I don't think she's like a scorer. I think she's more.
I'm just saying 15, 20. She could be Julius Randle. Be a 2. You know what I mean? I'm just develop her as a 2.
But they don't have any because they got rid of what? They got rid of Mabry. They got rid of Kennedy Carter.
Sure.
They have no like reliable guard scorers or forward scorers, and Angel Reese is one of your top picks, yes, but she is not that developed on offense just yet.
They should go get Kennedy Carter again.
They should. She's somewhere in Mexico playing right now.
Yeah, it's nuts. But especially when you got no guard help, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Right, and yeah, whoever constructed this roster, whoever the GM, fired.
New York Knicks, bro. This is like the Knicks of like the early 2000s, bro. This is horrible.
This is worse than the Knicks.
This is like they sat Stephon Marbury and didn't bring anybody else in, and then they found Nate Robinson out of nowhere and they put him in the court. But like, this is horrible. This is like fans have quite like, why are you not like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So and that's the thing leading, because I think in Chicago can definitely be a city that drives the WNBA. They just need to, I don't know, they need to get their team together.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say this, this is not a trend. Like if you have the worst overall pick, you're still in like most of these teams aren't built up yet. You know what I mean? So you're still in that like random kind of like limbo of trying to put a team together. You know what I mean? So they end up with the number 1 pick again. It happened with the Fever with Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean?
The Chicago Sky even lost to the Fever without Caitlin Clark, which was nasty.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Saw that game. I was like,
But yeah, I mean, so far it's looking like a Lynx and Liberty rematch, but I'm hoping my Seattle Storm can make some moves. I'm hoping
Vegas can make some moves, or LA if they can come out of nowhere with Cameron Brink comes back. But I don't think she has any timetable.
Yeah. Also, Asia Wilson might miss some time with a head injury. She got injured last night versus the Sparks. I
really hate concussion protocol in the WNBA because I really think it should be very serious. But at the same time, oh my God, she's going to be out for 4 or 5 games. And that's going to be a lot.
Paige was out like 3-4 games as well.
Yeah. So
and perfect timing for me. She's not expected back till maybe tomorrow. Oh, she might be back tomorrow, actually.
Oh, okay.
She's doubtful for Friday's game, so I'm guessing she might miss this game and then play next game. So we'll find out. But yeah, that's pretty much any WNBA news. Also, I did like a little. I was on 2K and did like a little random draft for just because I was bored. I decided to do because I always do the NBA franchises draft, so I did a WNBA draft for the Seattle Storm. I had the first overall pick for each round, so I drafted Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese because why not have them teammates? Because that'd be hilarious to a lot of people.
I guess, yeah.
DJ Carrington, Melissa Smith, Beth Laney Hamilton, Kalani Brown, Cameron Brink, Isabella Harrison, Tanya Mitchell, Stephanie Colson, and I believe I also drafted Nika Mule. So
nice.
A nice little.
You had to get your girl on there, huh? You had to get Nika. Dude, I think Nika Mule is heading to Dallas if the Seattle Storm don't do something with her in the next 2 years. I'm just being honest.
I get it. She's not the best basketball player in the world, but she deserves an opportunity at least. She went to UConn. She's a scrappy scorer and defender. Basically, they're just using her because she's attractive and gets social media clicks.
Well, that's how they're definitely using her as of right now. But it's unfortunate because she's a very good player. You know what I mean? She locked down Caitlin Clark in a couple of games. So it's like people want to bring up like March Madness. Like she did it pre-March Madness. Like they played before. Like it's not. I don't mean to be like that, but like Caitlin Clark is known. You know what I mean? You're not gonna score on somebody who's not a good defender. You know what I mean? Just so I think they really got to look at Nika Mule again. I think it's insane how they're using her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
that's just one opinion.
Yeah, and then just from favorite team stances so far, from my Seattle Storm, they're third in the West. They're 6-4 with the win-loss column. People are showing up for them. Skylar Diggins leads the team in scoring with 17.8. Nanika Ogumake, 16. Gabby Williams, who played for France in the Olympics, she's been doing decent coming back in the league. Erica Wheeler has been popping off here and there. Fimo Wemby, Miss Dominique Malanga, she should get into more shine. She's averaging 4 points and 2 rebounds, but only getting 9 minutes a game.
Do you have anyone stepping away for the EuroLeague? There are a couple people that are technically, I think, leaving.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a EuroLeague thing going on too. So just keep that in mind. I don't know. But
how's things going on the Liberty side of things?
It's going good. It's going good. Undefeated. So, I mean, I'm actually thinking about going to a game sometime soon. I wish you'd come down to New York for just a night and just bounce back. You know what I mean?
When?
I was thinking Liberty Sparks.
Because when's that?
I think it's July. I don't know. We'll look it up. Hold on. But there's a way I've figured out how to get cheap tickets. So I'm thinking about it, but I just found that news this week, so I don't know.
Because we'll be out. We'll be together beginning of August, and hopefully, if you're able to make it the end of August. So
yeah.
Also, got to talk to you about the beginning of August soon.
Yeah. Definitely, we definitely got to talk about that.
So they play the Spark July 3rd. Damn, right before 4th of July. That'll be tough.
No, it's not the home game. They play at. I think that's in Los Angeles, right? Or no, that's not.
Oh yeah, no, that's it's the home game. Yeah, LA at New York.
It's either July 3rd or it's July 20 something. I don't know.
July 26th. They also play at New York. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's one of the two. One of those two games.
Well, that's at Barclays, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh. But my mom, there's an AT&T program that they're giving away tickets for $15. I was like, oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
Where?
It was through her work thing, so I could just get the amount of tickets we can get or whatever. You know what I mean?
You know how good the seats are?
I don't know how good the seats are. That's the only negative. But I mean, it's the WNBA, so I don't assume it's
too bad.
I don't think it's high in Barclays. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Which would be interesting. I don't know.
I'm done.
I'll find out more about it and I'll tell you more about it later. But let's move on to the NBA.
Okay, so yeah, as of right now. It is 2-1 Indy. So I am feeling tremendous right now because I believe on IBT and Baller Central, I'm the only one that said they had the Pacers winning. And obviously, not to be, completely, boasting about it, I said it off of personal bias. I said it just because Ali's my guy.
Sure.
So I did say OKC is the better team.
Sure.
But I just chose Indy because Hallie, basically. So I'm not going to say I picked out the game plan or yada yada yada. I just want to.
I thought the Knicks were going to lose. I thought the Knicks were going to lose game 1 versus Boston. So I don't. You know what I mean? I don't blame you. You know what I mean?
Everyone did. So
I mean that's yeah. You know what I mean? So it's just I mean you did pick Indy. So I mean congrats. But I mean Sirius is not over, and they got one more game in Indy. And no offense, Indy needs to win that game because then it goes back to OKC and then back to Indy and then back to OKC, right?
Yeah. So yeah. But a fun fact, whenever an NBA Finals series is tied 1-1 and the winner of game 3 wins, they're most likely to win the series 80% of the time. So that's a great thing for Indy. They just got to finish the job. So we're going to recap game by game. First up, game 1. Yeah, that was
some bullshit. But
that was some, it pretty much went like Celtics game 1 versus Knicks and Knicks Pacers game 1 as well.
No, they hang around. That's what they do. That's what their game is. They hang around. And Hallie had a great shot at the end with 0.3 seconds.
Again.
But hear me out. The reason why I called BS is because we're sitting there, me, you, and Lawrence watching the game, right? And last 3 minutes, and I need 1 rebound from Chet, and they pulled him. And it's just they went small ball, and then they couldn't rebound crap. You know what I mean? And it's just at that point, you're just sitting there what are we doing? What are we doing? And then it got closer. It got closer, and then they he just hit that shot. And no offense, when he hit it, it made sense. It was like, 3 seconds left. That's just, oh my God. It was,
with 9 minutes left, they were down 15. I was like, it's a perfect time to place a money line bet for the Pacers.
It was
Boop. And then bit by bit, they came back and hit the game winner. That was very
$5 down. Imagine you put 20.
Oh.
Would have 4 times what you want. I'm just saying.
So it was $5 to win nearly 100.
I thought you won 135 or something. 5 to 100.
Yeah, I think it's like 118, like 125, something like that.
Gotcha.
So if I would have put $20 on it, I would have won like $400.
I know. I'm just sitting there like, dude, I should have bet with you though. You know what I mean? Like I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like I could see them come back. Like I didn't disagree on that point, but I was like, yeah, I'm not putting $5 on it. And they did. Congrats. And Holly had a great game that game. I mean, realistically, if we're going to talk about, you want to talk about the Indiana side first, or you want to talk about the Pacers side first?
Indy and then Pacers?
Okay, sure. Okay, so yeah, the only negative is that they were losing the whole game, but I mean, Siakam had 19, Turner had 15, Halliburton had 14, and Nimhard had 14. You know what I mean? The whole squad showed up. Even Obi Toppin had 17,
and they had like 18 first half turnovers as well.
True. Yeah. I think it was like 20 something by the end, right? 24.
Yeah. So like first half they were sloppy, 18 first half turnovers, but then the second half they locked in like 3 or 4 turnovers.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a great game overall. Even Shepard had 3 points. So it was just like, yeah. I mean, they played a very solid game, and then Holly had that clutch shot. But I mean, like Holmgren having 6 points, Chet is dog. You got to do better than that. You know what I mean? Wallace, I mean, he needs to find the bucket. I don't mean
because they started him over Isaiah Hartenstein.
They've been doing that all series, and it's just like it's not working. But whatever. I mean, Caruso coming off the bench for 11, great job. Hartenstein coming off the bench with 9, that's decent. You know what I mean? But like, dude, they had
how much J-Dub have?
Dude, Dort, and by the way, Dort, if he steps up, he's somebody that can help win this team. I'm just saying. But
how much did J-Dub have that first game?
17.
Yeah, it was basically SGA had 38, and Indy held everyone else in check.
Yeah, and I mean,
they got to step up.
Realistically, even Williams had 6 assists, which I mean, to be fair, I mean, they didn't really keep him in check. They kept him in check for the most part. Like, I guess you could say he could have like 20 something and like 10, or you know what I mean? Like, he's that good of a player.
In the fourth quarter, they had him in check.
Yeah, okay. Fourth quarter, he had him in check, definitely.
Everyone in check, yeah.
Or Dort only had 15. Like, it was just
I believe SGA went like 1 for 6 in the fourth quarter. So that was great defense by Indy.
With no rebounding, bro. Like, it was just painful. And then, I mean, let's move on to game 2 where the Thunder got their lick back. Or no, you cool to move on to game 2?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
it's pretty much it's pretty much the same as game 1, but OKC actually finished the job and didn't lose the lead.
Well, no, actually, I got 2 people to complain about. Toppin and Mouth.
Oh yeah, Toppin was cold. Benedict.
Dude, 1 for 8. What is he doing? I don't mean to call him out because
because what he had 5 threes game 1 and then like 1 3 game 2?
It was nuts. And I mean, Halliburton had a pretty good game too. I think he needs to get his assist up. Personally, that's just me. And Neesmith had 4 threes compared to game 3 where he only had 1. You know what I mean? In the fourth, Turner had 16. As long as Turner and Siakam both kind of average like 30, 50 points, you're set on this team for the Pacers. But yeah, how do I say this guy's name? It's Night. How do I say this guy's name? Yeah, it's Benedict Matt.
Just say Ben.
Okay, Ben. Okay, so but realistically, Ben really coming off the bench and doing his thing. He just couldn't do it in this game. And then
game 3 though, woo!
I know. We go talk.
But for game 2, I think Hallie. I don't think he had a great game, but he was very passive and not as aggressive as he was in game 1 and 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he was not being able to, be assertive on certain possessions. They were guarding him very well. He couldn't get by his original matchup without a screen, etc., etc.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, the Thunder just handled business that game. Like I said, it was basically game 1, but instead of losing the lead, they actually held the fort down and secured the W. So,
well, and I want to say Aaron Wiggins actually did a really good job in that game.
Oh yeah, Aaron Wiggins and Caruso. That was the game they went off. I think Caruso had like 4 threes and Wiggins had like 5 threes.
20, 4 threes to 5.
Imagine that parlay, John. Wiggins 5 threes, Caruso 4 threes. Oh.
I know, you're crazy. That's a parlay I kind of want to see one day.
I guarantee someone played that.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, on the OKC side, the only thing that I have to say is Dort went 1 for 3, and they didn't really feed him much. They let Andrew Wiggins kind of take over.
Yeah, it was the role players pretty much. Yeah.
But like, I don't know. You got to get some of these guys going. Like, I get you're starting Wallace for defense, but like, I don't know. He's got to also score. And I mean, Williams had 19, great game. Showed up, good game. You know what I mean? SGA at 34, which we're gonna get into game 3. I'm gonna start being real pissed. But yeah, overall, yeah, it was a good OKC win to tie it up 1-1. And then going into game 3, we'll start with OKC.
Wait, yeah, I want to bring up something that I know you're probably gonna be mad at.
Okay, what?
Hold on, I just want to check the actual number. Hold on. So a lot of people obviously bets on SGA, correct?
I have bet on SGA for 25.
So bettors in game 3 lost over $209,000 with SGA props.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Good Lord.
Not mad, but that's just an honest statement.
Because people bet it for 25, 30, and 35 and 40. He only scored 24.
His bottom was 24.5.
And he scored 24.
Exactly. So it's just like, and I'm sitting there like SGA is gonna get this. I'm sitting there like
9 for, I think he shot 9 for 20 or 9 for 19. That was nasty.
It was bad, and I'm not like an average at SGA. I think he's decent, but I just at the same time like he's got to play so much better than that.
Oh, Chris Wilson, how we doing?
What's happening, Chris?
What's up?
Oh,
we're just talking NBA Finals game series.
3. Yeah, no.
It was beautiful to watch, but from OKC, Chet Holmgren played better than game 2 and 1. He had 20 and 10.
Sure.
J-Dub had a great game as well, 26 points, 6 rebounds, but fourth quarter, he did miss some very clutch free throws down the line because he went like 7 for 11 from the free throw line, but missed like 2 or 3 free throws near the end of the game, which was absolutely outrageous.
Sure. But
SGA,
I mean, you can't let these guys hang around, Phil. You know what I mean? Like they let Indiana hang around, and then guess what? Indiana was like, "Oh, we're at home." This is a fourth quarter, and we're gonna limit SGA to 24 points.
Yeah, because we know how to come back from games. Indy said so. We got to make sure we don't do that. We got to make sure they don't do that to us. So they were prepared. Yeah, SGA 9 for 20, 1 for 3. Chet also shot 0 for 6 from 3, which is absolutely nasty. He's 7'5", 7'6". You better get your ass in the paint instead of shooting threes. Yes, you can shoot over people, but if you shoot over 6, thanks. Yeah, pretty much. Hartenstein, 18 minutes, 3 rebounds, 4 points. I don't know what happened to Hartenstein. Like they
don't use him like a Nick. Like they're treating Hartenstein like. Dude, they need to use him, bro. And you know what's even more annoying is that
they have the size advantage if they put him in. Yeah,
they're getting outmatched by Siakam and Turner, and Turner's not even playing big. He's playing medium. He's playing small. Like, dude's hitting threes. Like, it's just like we're just gonna sit here and just like. So I don't know.
I mean, as for Indy, Halliburton near triple double, 22, 9, and 11.
Sure,
he played great. Pascal Siakam, like you said, 21 points, 6 rebounds. He shot 0 for 2 from 3, but he shot 8 for 14 from the field, which is good. Who else? Oh, this will probably be known as the Benedict Mathurin and TJ McConnell game because shout out the white role players. Shout out to them.
With TJ McConnell and Benedict, dude, they were going off last night, and I was just like, "This is
10 points, 5 assists, 5 steals from TJ McConnell, and 3 of them were inbound steals."
Also, I mean, I know you already came to Halliburton, but Halliburton with 3 rebounds that killed my parlay as well. I'm just putting that out there.
For which game?
For the last one, Halliburton had
9
rebounds. No, not Halliburton. Hartenstein. My bad.
Oh, Hartenstein. Okay,
confusing the 2 long H's. Apologies, but
oh yeah, Lawrence did too. So,
bro, you look at the letters. It's kind of similar. It's not really, but like
it's Ha with a long name.
Yeah. Exactly.
But shout out TJ McConnell. He's been one of those grit and grind players, the backups that you want on your team. He showed a lot of grit. 5 assists, 5 steals, 10 points. He was just a pest on defense. So shout out to him. And Benedict Mathurin, he balled out as well. 27 points. He was the leading scorer for, I believe, both teams. He shot 9 for 12, 75%, and 2 for 3 from the field. And I believe he pulled a Kobe or MJ or somebody. Hold on, let me check the actual stat.
And to add to your point about TJ McConnell, I mean, I mean, yes, he's doing amazing with sports, and I know we don't talk about like the family or the people around these guys as much as we do for females, but the way he was there for like his sister
his sister got signed with the Phoenix Mercury, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just
Megan McConnell. Shout out to her. Yeah,
which is awesome. You know what I mean? Congrats to her. But what I'm saying is
fine
like,
as hell too.
All right. Yes, but you like, yes, but okay.
What I'm saying
is, I don't know. He just got her jersey right away, and I just thought that was pretty impressive. Like, I mean, it's not like he wasn't gonna get it, but like he got it for the finals for what, game 2?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
and also Benedict Mathurin joined a group of 5 players, and he was the sixth. He was the sixth player to score 25 points in a finals game at age 22 or younger since 1976. Those players are Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Tony Parker, LeBron James, and Kawhi Leonard, and now Benedict Mathurin. So
I see the first and only person to come off the bench and do that.
Possibly, because everyone
else was starters.
Magic starter, Kobe starter.
Tony Parker, the only one I think you can question is Kobe, because remember Kobe, he sat for a good 2 years of his career.
Yeah, well, it was when he was in the finals. So
okay, so never mind. Yeah, never mind.
It was a finals game, so he was starting.
He started.
Yeah, Benedict Mathurin might be the only starter on the list. I bet to play on the list,
which is insane. So congrats to him.
Yeah, so yeah, it was just, and I think the Pacers were leading at halftime by 4, and then they were just trading buckets back and forth, and then that fourth quarter came, they locked down, and it was just a sloppy game for OKC and for Game 3. Turnovers, missed opportunities, couldn't rebound to save their life. It was just nasty.
They let them stay around, and just they need to put in. They need to put in Hartenstein right away. I keep doing it. I'm sorry.
I mean, they have 2 reliable bigs. They need to be using them more.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I mean,
yeah. Wait, let me check for OKC, because I got to check how many. They had 17 turnovers. The Pacers had 13 turnovers, but then they also had some missed free throws as well. It was just a nasty combination.
I'm sitting there at the bar watching it. Like, I cannot believe what is going through my eyes right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nuts.
Okay. But yeah,
nuts.
Game 4 is tomorrow as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping if Indy goes up 3-1, we know there's only one person that's been able to come back from a 3-1 deficit in the final, so we know how astronomically big those odds are. But yeah, if they do go up 3-1 at Indy, we're gonna have some conversations about the Thunder team in SGA. For being honest, they were minus 770 favorites odds wise. You have the MVP, you have one of the best teams like stat wise of all time, and you lose to an underdog Pacers team. So,
you think it's gonna be a question of SGA? I think it's gonna be a question of the head coach.
It's gonna be a question for everyone involved.
If you think Tibbs got fired and that's not, it wouldn't happen again, it would definitely happen again. It's to lose to this team. I'm not trying to say the Pacers aren't a great team. They are a great team. You know what I mean? But
yeah, the Thunder were heavy favorites.
Heavy favorites for reasons.
Fun fact: they would be the largest odds team to win the championship since
the Mavericks.
Nope.
Oh,
one of your teams.
Oh, the New York Knicks?
Nope. Football.
Oh, the New York Jets. Why you gotta be like that?
Nope. The New York Giants.
Oh, you're talking about the undefeated season?
I believe so, because
that is a joke. I don't mean to be like that.
Because at the beginning of that Giants season, they were plus 5,000 odds to win the NFL Super Bowl. And at the beginning of this season, the Pacers were plus 8,000 odds to win the NBA championship.
Okay.
So they would be the biggest odds at the beginning of the season to win a championship.
Okay, that's
since your squad, I guess, for the Giants.
That is a huge stretch, but I hear what you're saying. I thought you were talking about like the 19-point underdog type of thing.
Oh no, I was just saying like being in the season odds wise, plus 8,000 for the Pacers and plus 5,000 for the Giants. Those are crazy odds to win a championship.
Yeah, but that's people not paying attention to both sports. Like both those teams, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Like Eli Manning could play in the playoffs. Like I'm not trying to say he was great, but what I'm saying is when they made it and they had those runs, like it was him and it was the defense. He didn't outplay himself. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it's the same with this Pacer team. Like if you watched them last year, this isn't a surprise that they're in the finals. Is it a surprise that they're winning the finals? Maybe. But
sure.
I mean, at the same time, when you're in it, it's a 50-50 shot. You know what I mean? Your odds go dramatically up. So it's just like, I don't know. People need to start paying way more attention to things because, like, I mean, maybe you could say it's Vegas, maybe you could say it's other things, but it's just like, I don't know. I truly do believe that ESPN did not cover the Pacers as they should have covered them this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's just partially just bad, horrible revenuing, and it's just they don't understand it anymore, and they don't have the talent to recognize that because they're paying Stephen A. Smith so much money. So it's unfortunate, but and you know what's even crazier is that they're Stephen A. is like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like this finals, he didn't really see the Pacers coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like the programming for ESPN is kind of off. No offense. He kind of has an insight or he kind of has an edge, and this year he's just been off. I don't know. It was like the Knicks got pulled into it, and his emotions just took over. But yeah.
Also, I'm just checking my bet on the Stanley Cup right now. The Panthers and Oilers are playing.
How what's the game looking like?
I believe the Panthers were up by 1. They were up 3-0, but then the Oilers came back and made 2 goals in the second quarter period. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, I put some bets in the chat.
On Florida, what for the series? Who'd you bet on?
I bet Oilers in 7, which
Okay.
looks a little scary right now. But
yeah, it looks very scary, but it is what it is. Florida's good though. You know what I mean? Like Florida's just I don't know, but so are the Oilers. So this game could easily go to overtime again. The first 2 or the 2 out of the 3 games definitely went to overtime.
Yeah, the first 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, game 4 of the NBA Finals will be Friday. I'll probably be live, John. I don't know if you'll be available or not, but I'm definitely trying to do a watch party if you're down.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Anything we want to go over before we head out? Like very, very not as long as the pod today because obviously not much going on. So
yeah, no, I'm good overall.
Okay. Last words.
I support Simone Biles. That's it.
What happened to Simone Biles?
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Are we talking about?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I don't want to say anything other than that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean Simone Biles, Asia Wilson, others. Yeah. It's basically like Lauren said, popularity contest.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think because we talked about it last night on IBTE. That's a popularity contest because Jalen Hurts won. It's basically who they find attractive.
I hear that. I get that. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Let's see. As for me, not much. Stay tuned in. We have a lot going on. NBA season's coming to an end soon, so we're gonna try to be creative during the off seasons.
I'm excited to get on playback and watch some baseball games. I will say that.
Absolutely. Red Sox or whatever matchup it is. It doesn't even have to be our favorite team. So
we can also maybe do it on like a Thursday or like even on like a Tuesday sometimes. You know what I mean? We'll just be like, hey, let's watch XYZ. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, whenever you're down, I'm down as well.
Sounds good. I mean, you might be doing other stuff, no doubt. I might throw it out there a couple times.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Always feel free to ask. I'm always down. Most likely, I'm always down.
Got you.
Okay, so as for me, check out the socials. Check out all the audio platforms that we're on. We're basically on all of them. Check out our Facebook since we're back live on there again. YouTube, Twitch. Also check out our gaming channel. MLB and WWE content are on there right now. Check out John's IG page for hopefully your uploads.
It's coming. There's things coming. Sorry.
Can we get a deadline?
What? Yeah, I got a deadline. Don't worry about it. I just shot my high school prom, so some of those pictures will be on there. And then it's got some other stuff. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Make sure you check out John, very talented photographer. Check him out.
Appreciate you.
And we're out for the week. If you're listening via audio, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching the playback, thank you for tuning in. Chris Wilson, thank you for coming through. Appreciate it. And by the time we come back on again, I'm pretty sure what will be game. It might be the end of the series, maybe, because the Pacers would have won already. So, no.
Okay, we'll see that. I mean, hey, you call one a lot of shots right now, Phil. We'll the recap.
Feel very comfortable, but yeah, it's comfortable. So it would be by the time we get back on, game 4, 5, and will be played. Game 6 will be next Thursday at 8:30. So,
when's game 5?
Game 5 will be Monday at 8:30.
Okay.
So if you want to go live for that,
I do Pride Monday. I don't know about Friday, but I hear about Monday.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, by the time, hopefully the series isn't over by then. But if the series is over by then, I will do a lot of victory laps.
There'll be some.
We're gonna need some conversations about Hallie. We're gonna need some conversations about SGA.
Let's relax on that SGA thing. Come on. Elijah wants to crucify him.
No, to be honest, if you're the MVP on the number 1 seeded team, had the best record in the NBA and lose to the finals, you deserve some hate. Just like how the Golden State Warriors, they had a 73-9 team and lost a 3-1 lead to LeBron. They deserve that hate.
Sure. No, I'm not saying they don't deserve hate. I'm just, hear me out. I'm just saying that, like, at the same time, it's just like there are things that like the coaching has been horrible in the series. I don't care if it's the Pacers. I don't care if it's the Thunder. It's just been, and I don't like the officiating either. I'm not going to say it comes down to a call because it really doesn't, but it's not in this series, but like, it's just, there's a lot of things. I don't know. We can unpack it. I'm excited to unpack it. I think they'll make it serious, hopefully. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're not worried, but at the same time, if they push it 7, that'd be fun. I don't know. I'm excited about it though.
Right. So hey, with that being said, thank you for tuning in, and we will see y'all probably tomorrow for the watch party for the game 4. So thank you for tuning in, and we are out. Deuces.
He's a producer.
Hey. Look, this Sega days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless. Bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation. Success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations. Ain't looking for no type of savings. Stack up the rest of my savings. Can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby. Time that we spent was amazing. And I ain't trying to replace you for you. My mind is still racing. I lost a step, but I'm coming back. I used to put my heart all on display, but I'm done with that. Tired of these bonds that pop easier than bubble wrap. In my notes, like a group of sick, you see a bunch of raps. In the studio, I box the beat is just a punching bag. And for the guys, let them know I love them back. For all of y'all endeavors, I'm wishing you good luck on that. Shout out Q for the beat. This one a groove for the streets. You say you down with me, baby. You gotta prove it to me.